Put your foot on it like it's a trophy. Oh, fuck!
We're done with the 2ZZ. It starts, it idles. We're fixing up the idle a little bit, and we're gonna fix that exhaust because it's literally a straight pipe from the turbo.
Pretty quiet though.
Yeah, it is pretty quiet. We'll show you here in a second, but we'll put this as, should we put this as the first part of the video?
Probably.
Just to explain that it'll be very choppy, the whole progress, and there will be a lot of stuff that we skipped, so maybe in different videos we'll explain what we did.
Go for it. Oh, okay. I'll make sure to leave it in the good spot then. Look at how dirty it is in here.
So we don't have any videos of it pulling it out, of it finishing this engine. So you're just
Because
gonna
that's
have
pretty
to...
simple.
Yeah.
Pretty...
Well, yeah, this is the 2ZZ. It's finished. The wiring harness is already on there. And right now, literally, we just gotta put the old oil pan that's like messed up. We're gonna put this on just so we can like roll it down under the car. Then we're gonna put this up there, put in the transmission with the new clutch that I bought right there, and then we pretty much can start putting the engine back. And what we're gonna try to do is get the two top mounts first, and then just work from top to bottom.
Gosh, that's like the sparkiest thing we've ever cut, dude. Yeah. So the reason we haven't been updating is because when you do a swap like this with not a lot of space, as you can see, it just gets dirty.
Yeah.
And then we don't want to touch the camera.
Yeah.
So we've been, every time we've gotten out here in the garage, we've been dirty and not wanting to touch the camera. But the 2ZZ is looking hot.
Yes, it is. This is what we've done so far.
Those are mine.
So we got the engine basically all together. We have the other mounts, the MWR mounts that will go right there. So we just got to get like nuts and bolts for these two holes here. That's not really like a big issue since these two bolts can hold the weight.
What? Okay, let's clarify. For running, we need to get those, but to mount it,
yeah.
Because we didn't realize that the other engine had studs built in.
We really got to put this point out because nobody really does this modification. So we use the 1ZZ oil stick, use the 1ZZ, what is it called, dipstick tube, and all we did was bend this outward a little bit and bend this inward a little bit. And we cut both mounts. And all we did for this to not move that much is just we put the rubber down a little further
and zip tied it.
And just zip tied it, yeah.
It'll probably hold the heat. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Dude, it's balanced perfect.
I know.
If you guys wanted to know how to balance a 2ZZ, this, and then...
And you see how it's tilting that way a tiny bit when the transmission goes in? It'll be a perfect balance.
And I think it'll tilt a lot more with the transmission on.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think with the clutch on it might be perfect.
Alright, what do we do, man?
So if you're poor and you don't have clutch tools, take your adapter, put it right here. Don't put your fingers through this hole because it will cut your fingers off if it slips, and hold it with your foot while your friend torques it.
Yeah, that worked actually really well, guys, so.
I didn't cut my fingers off, so.
So now what we're gonna do is put this transmission back in the car.
There's missing clutch pieces.
Oh yeah, so actually, we're gonna clean it with some denature alcohol, get the surface really clean, and then we're gonna put the new clutch in, and we're Gucci.
What's on our engine, Guillermo?
Hey, transmission, new clutch. And we didn't really show that, but that's okay.
Well, we don't have 3 people.
Yeah, I know. We're hiring people. Yeah.
See in our garage now, hiring.
Yeah, so.
Do all our work for us and film.
Yes, please.
We'll edit.
So we got the transmission on, top bolts are on, and I mean we thought it was gonna be more difficult than that, but it's just kind of weird to slide the spline into the actual clutch.
Just takes some finessing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I was wrong. Guillermo was totally right. That is perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
The way it sits. That's amazing. You did a good job, buddy. All right, oh, you've got the starter bolts. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get this starter bolt in there. Oh, I think it threaded.
No way.
No, it didn't. Fuck.
Hey, Guillermo. What's in the car?
It's a motor, but it's not the 1ZZ because it's right there. Guess what this is? It's a fucking 2ZZ. There's a 2ZZ in my car. It's not that bad, dude.
Y'all get you someone the way Guillermo looks at a 2ZZ.
Freaking, oh my god, dude. It's so beautiful. But it's not even that bad, honestly. Like, if you didn't have to build the engine like we did, this would be super easy, actually.
What have we learned so far?
Oh, that putting the suspension is easy.
And be more organized.
Yeah. Honestly, would have gotten better, but whatever. Oh, look at tiny turbo.
Oh, a little bit.
Tiny turbo, but we're gonna use this one
A
over
little
here.
bit turbo.
Oh, frick.
Oh, gosh.
Where is it? Oh, it's here, found it.
Yeah, be more organized.
Yeah, so we got the suspension all on. It was like, it literally took us 10 minutes. Probably less than that.
It took us 5 each at most.
Yeah.
For the whole thing.
The whole thing. Now we just got
including CVX.
Yes. So, dude, this is freaking easy. I'm so happy.
We have the CV axles attached, but the engine is still free rocking on the 2 top motor mounts. It might not be the best for them, but it's going to be easiest to reassemble wires and cords inside.
Yeah, so right
for now. Because, for example, the AC compressor is still there.
Yeah.
That oil line is hanging out the bottom.
But
so what we did, which is actually really cool, so since we're switching to the 1ZZ oil pan, since we already drilled it and it has the baffle, we put the dicked, crashed 2ZZ oil pan back on so we could slide the engine on the floor, because in this car, the chassis has to get lifted up and sandwiched over top of the engine.
Yeah, but it wasn't really too bad, honestly, putting the engine back in.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And my floors are getting tracked again.
Yeah.
Oil!
Oh, yeah. Hey, we got the oil pan, the turbo one. This is from the 1ZZ. And maybe I should explain what I've done so far, because it's been pretty crappy job. No!
Talk.
No, I want to talk.
It'll look a lot better, dude.
What? Did you just say how to learn to dildo yourself? Anyways.
That's pretty gay.
We got the oil pan on. Right now we're going to work on getting the front mount and the back mount off. We're not going to take it off completely. All we're going to do is just swing the engine forward so we can put the AC compressor on. We put the thermostat thing on there. It looks like this.
Some nuts.
The hose right here. That's what it should look like, except not cut right there. And that's pretty much it. Then I have to prime the engine by cranking it. Well, cranking it manually. So I'm going to pour oil all over the cams and on the oil pump side, so it can get some oil on there. And that's pretty much it. The engine can start. But Blaine here doesn't want me to start until he comes back.
Dude, I friggin'.
I really want to start it before you.
Don't.
I'll crank it because I really want to hear it.
Well, you should crank it to make sure the oil pump's primed anyway.
And I
but
need
don't
to check
start
the
it.
pressure.
Don't
Okay,
start
I
it.
won't start it.
Yes, zoom in.
It's coming.
That's what she said. Boom.
Look at that, see?
Huh, do it again.
You can see the pattern too.
Dude,
Hey, is there oil?
no. No, there's not.
Oh, check the oil, the little wire.
I am. There's not.
No. Check this one.
Are you almost out of battery?
I don't
Send
know,
it
man.
just for quick. You're not gonna want to stand there, John. John, come on.
Trying to fuck the car.
I know, but you're not gonna want to stand there.
Okay.
My dad won't stand there. Wait, should we put like something so it covers all that shit?
Nah, it'll be.
3, 2, 1.
It worked! That sounds terrible, but
Let me do it again.
Hold on, let me.
No, don't stand behind,
I'm
man.
going for it. Send it.
Oh,
Turn it off! You pissed oil. So much oil fell out of that turbo.
You ready, guys?
3,
Let's do this.
2, 1. I don't have a battery. Yeah. God damn it.
Wait, do you have a jump start?
No, we're gonna have to push it out and then jump start with your car. Yeah, so this is the way we're gonna freaking start it, I guess. Look at that. Alright, let's go. It's not connected.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Oh, good.